Well, the smoker, these are the lifelines of a beekeeper. We create this nice white smoke. We say that what it does is calms the bees. I say it's the calmer of the beekeeper, okay? We think it. So these are the tools of the trade. The smoker, and this is the hive tool. My name is Christopher Kelly, and I'm the owner of Promised Land Apiaries out here on the North Fork of Long Island in Mattituck.
What is Promised Land Apiaries?
Promised Land Apiaries is a sustainably managed honeybee farm. Every bee yard creates a different honey. Right in my home yard here, black locust happens to be one of the big honey plants. It's light, but has great floral nose to it. This is for you. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
And up. There you go.
I look like I'm ready for a trip to outer space.
Now, Elle, I don't think you're gonna need the gloves. If you're nervous at all, tell me, and you can put them on.
I'm not nervous yet, but I might get nervous.
We're gonna go to the beehive right now. Now that's my smoking the bees, okay?
Okay.
And then when I pry the lid up, okay, now I've got a little hive of bees.
I think people at home will be wondering about stinging. How often do you get stung?
Look, I do not get stung very often. Stinging is a defensive behavior of bees. It's not the first thing a honeybee is thinking about when you see it out in the clover field. Most bees, when you get near them, they run away from you. Elle, get closer. Don't go walking away.
Okay.
Okay, I promise you, girl. I'm not going to put you in harm's way.
Okay.
Promise.
They're beautiful.
Yep, not only are they beautiful, but are they coming after you?
Not at all.
Not at all. So maybe that helped you with your misconceptions. When you start to look inside a beehive, you look at the feat of engineering these honeycombs, and you just marvel at the intricacy of a hive and the simplicity all married together.
How many are there in here about?
There's about probably 10 or 12,000 bees.
Wow.
And they're basically the great fertilizers for fruit and vegetables that we all love and eat.
What would you say is the biggest challenge of your job?
I think the biggest challenge is I have great concern about the long-term survival of the honeybee, because the pressure of parasites, the pressure of pesticides, and the pressure of a fractured forage area is not going to go away. It's going to only amplify and intensify. I don't know the route forward, but I think we can, if we get a lot of smarter minds than me involved, we can get some really creative solutions. Now you're going to get to see how honey is harvested. Okay? I need you to come inside because I'm going to have to close this door.
I can hear them. It's the vibration. It's cool.
Isn't it cool? A frame of capped honey. What that cap does is it actually seals the honey, protects it.
Honey doesn't really expire, is that right?
No, honey doesn't expire. The only thing that really compromises honey is moisture. In other words, water or something. So what I'm going to start doing now is I'm just going to start. There is liquid honey. The bee's diet is honey and pollen. The pollen is like the peanut butter, the protein source, the fat source, the mineral source for the bees. The honey is kind of like the carbohydrate. That's the jelly and jam. We can actually harvest honey without hurting the hive. Bees are a little bit like children. Children introduce you to the world in a different way, okay? They have different interests. They see the world differently than an adult does. And bees introduce you to your environment in a whole different way because they show you the plants and the life that's in your area. And that, to me, is really cool. All these cappings that come off, that's pure beeswax. We can make candles. There's lots of stuff that can get made from them. Kind of like the giant spinning machine, okay? It's like a washing machine.
What can we do as bee fans to do our part to keep them around as long as possible?
Again, Elle, you're asking a really great question. And what I tell people is not everybody can keep bees, but almost anybody can plant flowers and vegetation to support pollinators in general. And Long Island is just, we are so blessed to have the most beautiful island in the world. And we have the greatest honey in the world. And we actually even have the greatest people in the world. Our people on the Long Island community are vested in our environment, we're vested in our community, and it shows. You can really see it. It's awesome.